Hello, Aquarian couples. I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you so much for your patience with everything, me being gone. I have uploaded a video regarding where I've been, what I've been up to, and why I haven't been here. If you're interested, I would watch it, if you're interested. I'm trying to rebuild my channel after taking a year off, and so YouTube is kind of based on algorithm, and if you don't contribute and upload content regularly, they put you down, 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 down. And so I used to have like 30,000, 50,000, sometimes 100,000 views on videos, and now I'm like 100, 200. So I would love to change that. And if you can help me by liking the video, that definitely brings the, the doodle daddles up. But overall, like, yeah, if you like the video authentically, genuinely, and it resonates with you, wonderful. Don't do it if you don't like the video and you don't resonate. That's the fairness that I require and prefer. And if you're a new person to this channel, please subscribe if this does resonate. So Aquarian couples within the month of September, this is more like this is a general reading, but this is also, I'm going to call it a timeless reading, because tarot time is very strange. I had a video of mine come up randomly from 2 years ago, last night, like 4 in the morning, and it was the exact thing my friend needed to hear, so, and it resonated very much with her. So, yeah, tarot time is very different. Anyhow, Aquarians couples, it looks like we have a lot of resistance in this situation. It looks like a lot of kind of like damage, or like figuring out how to patch things up is on the table. And we have one party that is trying to persevere, and the other party is not wanting to. So let's start it out with your current position. And if you feel more inclined with the other energy, please go for that. Switch them up. This is general reading, okay? So you came out as a Chariot. Chariot, Cancerian energy. This is all about it's about opportunities and new things happening, roads opening, luck and good things going on in your life. But it also is it's an energy where we have to feel centered in ourselves. We need to feel stable in ourselves. Nothing moves forward if we're kind of chaotic in here, So there's a definite point to that. And I also, using the Denied Shadow Oracle, I love this deck. You can find it on Etsy. And it's nice because when they send it to you, they like personalize the little, fold out thing. So mine said my name on it, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Anyhow, you guys got stability, solid foundations. Now, the shadow work here in regard to this, how I want to say it for you guys, is that it feels like your energy, flip it if you need to, but Aquarius, it feels like you guys, somebody here is not, maybe solid foundations or consistency is not somebody's forte. It's not somebody's wheelhouse. The whole reading smacks of problems here. You've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles as well. These are not the happiest cards in regard to energies and relationships. It's cards of depression and sadness and regret, and like not having enough and not feeling like enough, and not seeing value and worth in situations and walking away. So with this, I feel like you, Aquarius, are trying to regain some sort of sense of stability in this situation and move things forward, but you are dealing with somebody, could be Piscean energy, could be Cancer, water sign energy here. With the Hangman, Pisces energy, this is somebody that's pretty much removed themselves. They're not talking to you. They're not like interested. They're just kind of like watching and observing. And I want to say observing because when I shuffled and everything, observing actually came out at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So watching, taking notice, you know. And so this person is kind of watching your actions, watching your inactions, especially when it comes to like trying to stabilize a foundation or create a foundation that's even remotely stable. And with your energy, the way that you come up, like, what can you do about it? What can you contribute to this to make it better? You know, you got the Two of Cups. You each got 2 cards coming out for you, but you got the Two of Cups and you got the 5 of Cups. So this is like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I lost you, I lost you, I lost you, I love you, I lost you. That's what I feel for you guys. And there's a lot of emotion. And if you look here in this 5 of Cups, most of the time in the 5 of Cups, you're going to see three cups down, you know, 3 emotions down, and then 2 cups behind the person. With this card, all of the cups are down. All of the cups are down. So it's like there's no emotional connection here. You know, it seems very depressed, yet their decision is to try and pursue and persist still, you know, persevere. In regard to the other person you're dealing with, Aquarius, partnership, you have them coming up as the Emperor and the Death card. So you could be dealing with Scorpio or an Aries, but this is somebody who's incredibly stubborn in regard to how they want this to end. You've got 2 major arcanas coming up here. You have 2 minors here. You know, this is all feelings and emotions. This is like life lessons. So if you've got somebody dealing with life lessons, for me, what I am being, what's coming through is that if they're presented with situations that do not offer any type of stability, that don't offer an emotional exchange, you know, this can also talk about like somebody who doesn't like communicate what's going on emotionally, you know, so there's no foundation, there's no stability built. It's just emotion. And with the Emperor and the Death card, these are major arcanas. Major arcanas indicate when we have to learn specific things in life. So if these are life lessons for this person that you're dealing with, Aquarius, this person is going to be incredibly, incredibly stubborn, and they're probably going to be advocating for the end of this or just a massive transformation. But you're going to be dealing with somebody that's kind of a tough customer. You're going to have to figure out how to speak to them because this energy does not budge, okay? It's not budge. These are very serious people, Aries, whatever, you know, whatever sign it is, the energy comes up as somebody very serious, very intentional about what they engage in. They don't want to waste time. Don't waste my time. So there's a, oh shit, what's that band called? I mean, you guys probably won't like listen to any of this. But yeah, there's, where is it? Sorry. Yeah, so there's a band. I'm pretty sure they're like Canadian hardcore punk. Probably not everybody's taste, but it's a band called No Warning, and the song is Short Fuse. And there is a chorus line of "Please don't waste my time." So if you want to listen to that, it is, oh shit, we're not listening to it now. Yeah, No Warning, Short Fuse. So if you're feeling like it and you like hardcore, great. If you don't, it's real loud and noisy. So you're dealing with somebody that's going to be very, very like, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. I'm ready to let this go. And if you're dealing with a Scorpio or somebody with Pisces Scorpio placements, you've got somebody who is conflicted with their feelings regarding this situation, and that's even more so a reason for them to be stubborn towards you and like not budging. And the fact that this person is literally coming out as 3 major arcana cards, Scorpio or Aquarius, they've got a lot to do here. You know, this person also may be very much weighing out their life. Not to say that, I don't feel like this person is like, oh, Aquarius has like some massive impact on me. I don't know. I'm just not picking that up. Maybe they do. but, you know, every situation is going to be different. But basically what I'm feeling here, Aquarius, is like this person is likely going to prioritize what is most important to them, because I feel like they've dealt with this stuff before, you know, and with all of the major arcana, it's like these are life lessons that this person has to like deal with and go through. And it feels like for them coming up as these types of heavy energies, they're at the position to actually transform their life. They're at the position to take steps into a completely new direction. And it's like the energies are off. Like we have one person scrambling over here emotionally and like in emotional sadness and trying to figure out how to like approach, how to connect and communicate. And this person's like, you know. And so I asked, what are the other influences in the situation? And I do want to say, just FYI, we have a couple here. We have the King and Queen of Wands, okay? But the Queen of Wands, in regard to like influences, like what's going on here, like the current stance, or like what are the influences being projected here is what I'm feeling. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now the Queen of Wands in reverse is very much indicative of somebody who's very angry. They can be burnt out, they can be angry, they can be somebody who is kind of neglected, you know, and this is the energy here. This is an energy of neglect to me. This feels like neglect. And there's no stability in the foundation. There's no foundation. So like, what are we trying to move forward here, Aquarius? I guess that's what I'm kind of confused about, because like your energies do not match at all. I almost feel like you're trying to, I don't know if this is like a lifelong relationship or like years and years. It doesn't feel like that. This feels more like a dating, like maybe a year or two or three or whatever. I don't know. Everybody's situation is going to be different, but it's like somebody's scrambling in their emotions and the other person's like, I'm not even like affected by my emotions right now. My emotions are kind of on the low back burner and I've got a lot of things to do. So that's kind of what this person's energy is presented with. And then I asked, like, can it be saved? What can be of help here to kind of steady the situation? And we have the Sun, and you have the Five of Pentacles, okay? So there's a significant illumination here in regard to what has been left or what has not been seen as important. That Five of Pentacles can talk about engaging in situations that don't give you the outcome that you want. There's no stability, there's no foundation here, you know? And I feel like your energy, Aquarius, is having an aha moment here, okay? Especially with the Chariot. Sun, Chariot, these are some of the most positive cards in the deck. But, like, what has happened here to, like, cause so much, like, regret? And what has happened here to piss this person off to the point of, like, not wanting to engage, you know? And I feel like that's also oddly happening in my life, too. It's kind of strange. And I'm an Aquarius cusp. And I'm trying to be as neutral here as possible, but the way these cards are coming out, I'm like, holy moly. So with this person that you're dealing with, Aquarius, their shadow work is patience. Allow things to unfold. And I feel like this person may not be comfortable with that. You know, they may not be comfortable with even wanting it to unfold. And it feels like they have such a big guard up regarding this. It feels like they got a big guard up. It's like, what can you give me? Like, you come with a sappy, broken heart. You come with a heart and emotions that you can't express. What is this? You know, like, bigger fish to fry. And so I feel like this is almost needing to be fixed, but also like you gotta prove why this person should like take time with you, because this is a completely like mismatched energy here, you know. But I feel like with the Sun here, with the on top of the Five of Pentacles, there's going to be an illumination for the person that brought this. And in regard to patience, there also might be some insight from how the Five of Pentacles has manifested in this situation in regard to an outcome of current lack or a current outcome of lack and disassociation within something. Again, I feel with the Queen of Wands in reverse very much that this energy is like a neglected woman and it's pissed her off. You know, it's pissed her off. The Queen of Wands is usually very vibrant, they go after what they want. They're entrepreneurs. They do everything. You know, and they're not worried about getting dirty. They're going to get dirty like the rest of everybody. They just want to make sure everything flows correctly. And like, I don't feel that there's been a level of equality here in this situation that has warranted this person to even like want to engage. So where's the lack of stability here, you know? So then the last question is like, is this worth saving? And you have the King of Wands, the Tower, and the Page of Cups. Now these energies are very indicative of somebody finally getting up the nerve to move forward here with something. The King of Wands, like, he'll take his time figuring something out, but like once he knows, and he's going to move forward very quickly. It's a card of action. It's a card of speed and decision and feeling settled in like in a decision to move forward here. And it moves with the Tower here. So with the Tower and the Page of Cups. So what it's telling me is like, again, we're going to have like an again moment or something. And it's like, I think this person is finally ascending to a point where they can actually communicate something here because they realize the stability or the lack of foundation, a solid foundation, it's not flying. And I think that this is like a repeat of something in their life, which they're unhappy about. At the bottom of the deck for these cards, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Under that, you have the Page of Swords. So this is about communication that changes things. It could be communication that changes things for the better, but for the better doesn't always equal the same thing for each party. That's fair, right? That's fair. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers here for this reading, you guys, and we will get into it, okay? I definitely want to check out stability, though. Like, I mean, I get it, you know, but like, it just feels like somebody is like kind of emotionally disconnected to the point where whatever they contribute to situations and relationships, there's nothing stable about it. It's just like emotion that's kind of run awry or run rampant, run amok. Get off of me. Oh my God. Here. Okay. Please show me stability here for Aquarius. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is like a replay of what we just talked about. King of Wands, the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to finally offer something stable. You know, and the thing about like love and relationships, especially in tarot, you can love somebody till the cows come home, especially with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. But that's all emotion and feeling. Like, if you don't bring something, a stable offer, you always want to see Pentacles in a love relationship as well, because it talks about solidifying things. It talks about making things solid, you know, and bringing stability to foundations and new things, new opportunities that you can actually grow with, not just feelings that lead to nowhere. So that is where this stability is coming from, and the fact that you have the Chariot now twice with the King of Wands twice, you know, it's indicative that this person is finally like deciding to make up their mind and step up to the plate in a different way. I feel in a more mature way, and I think that that's something that they also have to like admit to themselves, like the way that they treated the situation is not mature. It's not mature. And now they're coming into a place of some maturity here about it. So very interesting, Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Cancer as well, you know, just FYI there. Okay, and regarding patience for the person Aquarius is dealing with, show me patience for this person. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Get the hair out of there. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So what first came out was the Two of Wands, which is literally about directions, new opportunities. If this person is wanting to do something in their life, that's what they're gearing up for. They're doing massive decision making. Which direction do I go? Which direction do I put my energies and efforts in? I can choose the past or I can go towards the future. They're pointed towards the future. The world is their oyster. You know, and the fact that the Wheel of Fortune is behind this, I want to say, because you got the Chariot twice over here and the King of Wands over here and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Major Arcana's over here for this person too. Cancer, Pisces, or Pisces, Scorpio. We do not heal in the same ways as other people. We do not receive the same type of healings as other people. We also, our awareness is different. As you know, everybody's different. But what I'm feeling here is that there is like a strange culmination of almost like requirements that people need to uphold within themselves for their own life path. This situation feels more like it might be a catalyst to kickstart those things in different directions. That's kind of what it feels like, Aquarius. But the other two cards you got out here too, with the Two of Wands, you got Two of Wands, Death, and the Ten of Cups. You got Death here twice for this person. This person is advocating for nothing with you. Or maybe this is you advocating for nothing with a person. You know, flip it around if it makes more sense that way. But this person knows that they have to basically cut something out here and move forward towards their own happiness, you know? And like, for this card to be coming up, especially in emotions, this is not a happy energy. It's not, you know, I can't change it any other way. So, you know, patience, it almost feels like this person is trying to just work in their own life and having their own life unfold in front of them versus trying to like fix some sort of aspect of somebody else's inability to connect or communicate or be forthright or whatever. Show me the Queen of Wands in reverse. You're getting the Knight of Cups, and bottom of the deck you have the Devil, and you have the Knight of Pentacles there. So could be dealing with somebody with Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo placements. But what I'm feeling here, Aquarius, is that this person is on guard. They don't feel good about a situation. They feel like whatever is coming with this offer is BS and problematic. And I want to look at this from a spirit standpoint and a standpoint of like trying to change. And so what it feels like with the Devil, especially with the Knight of Cups, is like, why do I always end up with these people that are non-committal? Why do I always end up with these people who have like strange agendas of their own but presented in one way? I feel like this person has become very, very attuned to BS. That's what it feels like, Aquarius. This person has become very attuned to BS, and they're holding out for something far better. That's how they feel about it, it feels, you know? So the Queen of Wands in reverse, like, this is somebody that's been kind of pushed to the edge and is over it. And if they're going to be receiving stuff, they see it as another problem. They see it as somebody offering them emotions, but also offering them, you know, the poo-poo platter, not the good one. All right. And like this Knight of Pentacles with this, with the Hierophant underneath him, with the Six of Swords, this person, with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So with this energy, what I'm feeling here, you guys, hey, I want to show you something. You have the Queen of Cups popping up here twice, Aquarius. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio person. Very, very heavy Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. All of the water signs here are very, very heavy here. But that also tells me that the emotions in this situation are of the utmost importance. So like, one can safeguard oneself and one can safeguard one's future. I feel the perspective of this person's perception here. Did I say that? Perception. I feel that their perception of this is they're not interested, and it's frustrating here because it's like we have this knight trying to offer so much now, trying to offer some form of stability, some form of like something solid to move away from problems, you know, within a situation, but like it's a little too late maybe. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, and for a disintegration of emotions to happen with, you know, within a situation like this, like how long did this take? That's what it feels like. How long has this taken for this emotional change to happen for you, Aquarius, or perhaps this other person? You know, you have to interchange it if it makes more sense the other way. Yeah, so it's just kind of like, I don't know. What's the point? That's what it feels like. What's the point? So I'm gonna put that back. And with the Wheel of Fortune too, like it's offering new opportunities, you know, in life, in massive change and shift, you know. And I do want to say too, with the Wheel of Fortune, this brings in people in our lives that are crucial, critical, vital to our change, our shift, our movement forward, our expansion of self and understanding of self. They blow apart our emotions. They require us to focus on what is going on in here. And it feels like, Aquarius, you guys maybe have not done that, or somebody hasn't done that here. So I'm going to go ahead and get into, I want to see the Emperor and the Death card here for this person Aquarius is dealing with. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Jesus Christ. Queen of Wands in reverse with the Three of Swords in reverse. This person doesn't even like, this person is upset. You're getting the Queen of Wands in this reading reversed twice. You're getting the King of Wands upright in this reading twice. Like this is almost like at cross purposes. I can't remember which reading. Maybe I have it written down somewhere. I do. Maybe, no, I don't. It's in the bedroom. I think it might be Pisces actually. There's a video called At Cross Purposes. This kind of is very parallel to that. Okay, so if you're interested in watching that might be something that is helpful in this if you're dealing with the Pisces. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands in reverso and the Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse will often talk about situations where somebody is like, yes, it's dropping the swords out of their heart. They've dealt with a lot of heartbreak and whatnot, being neglected and, not seen for who they are, not valued, not cared for. But also, the Three of Swords in reverse, this can also indicate somebody who is, they don't see the value in this. There's something problematic to the point where they don't want to engage in it. And so they are releasing it. And they're kind of staying to themselves, So, yeah. There's, good Lord, you guys. Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh, my God. Okay. So we have the World. We've got the King of Cups. We have the Five of Cups here. Okay. This is, again, repeat energy, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and I showed you the Queen of Cups in this reading twice. Now you have the King of Cups showing up here, along with the King of Swords, and again, the Hangman, Pisces energy. So this person is having, I feel like it's you, Aquarius, you're having a difficult time, like, opening up and, like, being warm versus being, like, detached. What is that? But, like, I think you realize that the detachment doesn't help. It just leaves you in more of this, and this is something that you probably, or whomever I'm talking to about, like, they've dealt with this again and again and again, and I think they're finally seeing a pattern, Okay, I'm gonna put those back in the deck. Yeah, even there, you have the Three of Pentacles underneath all that, so it's like, the goal is to try to, like, salvage something here, but, like, one person is trying, the other person is like, whatever. The world talks about endings. It talks about new cycles and change and transformation towards something better, new opportunities, because you finish the cycle in your life. You know, you, along with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, there's a change, there's an ending, there's transformation and shift, movement, you know. Could also be moving. Like, I mean, you have the Two of Wands over here with this person, you know, as well. And you've also got like the Wheel of Fortune, you've got the World. Like, this is a very pivotal point in this person's life, Aquarius. So please show me the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups for Aquarius. What's up with that? There you are, Aquarius. So, and there's a Four, yeah. Okay, let's stop there. All right, you come up with the Four of Swords. There's an emotional break here. There's a silence here on both parts. There's an emotional break here for somebody. And with the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups for the Star to come through, what it's telling me is that, because now this, you're getting aside from the Chariot, to move forward with something to balance yourself out, you're also getting this, the Star, which is all about opening up. It's about being seen. It's about healing yourself. It's about ascending to new levels. It's about, it's like having one foot. It's what I'm getting here is like temperance, actually. I'm getting temperance for some reason, but like it's to incorporate, to have one foot on the ground, to have one foot in like the cosmos, to have better fluidity, you know, within the emotional spectrum here. And this is also an indication of healing, Aquarius, like healing, so you can be a better version of yourself. But it's coming after a long period of trying to heal yourself, taking some time off. Then we have the Fool with the Two of Cups. So it's trying to start something new again, but then we lead to this. We have the Hangman a third time here coming up with this Five of Cups again. Trying to get a new beginning in a situation where it's like kind of done. And Strength card, you know, you do have maybe patience here with this person that you're dealing with, but also I feel like this is kind of just getting up the nerve to move forward, to actually like do something. That's what it feels like, Aquarius. Show me the Sun and the Five of Pentacles in regard to, is this salvageable? Interesting. So you have the World and you have the Ten of Pentacles. That's a hard sell, you guys. That's a hard sell. Because it's like what I'm feeling here is like there's an element of somebody kind of like coming to a realization of stability. I need to figure out how to contribute to things for long-standing growth, for long-standing value of a person. Like, I feel like this is like incremental, or it's just been very internal in the past. And there's not enough expression. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, don't do that, because they will see through it and be like, bye boy, you know, or girl, whoever. So it's important to be very honest about feelings here, be communicative. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that it's beeping. I'm so fucking sorry. I will turn that off once this is done. Anyways, ooh, that threw me. Okay. Show me this King of Wands here. Yeah, I mean, there's an opportunity here. I think somebody is realizing that dedication is most important here. Yeah. I feel like somebody's tired of receiving what they're used to, which is like fumbling around in the dark almost with their emotions, or like fumbling around in the dark with how they communicate with people. Like it's all very internal here. There's an internalized emotional sadness, but it's almost like a accumulation of like a consistent experience within life. And so this person is finally getting the understanding or message that like, I shouldn't act like that, or I shouldn't approach like that, or I shouldn't ghost like that, or I shouldn't be like this. That's what it feels like. And I feel like they're kind of beating themselves up, you know, especially with that Devil, you know, because I feel like they might understand, if it's you, you're understanding how this person might feel. Like, why should they trust it if they've been like neglected in a situation? It doesn't make sense. Show me the King of Wands here. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, bottom of the deck. You know, you want to essentially start something new. I mean, if there's an olive branch, this would be it. You know, usually also the Page of Cups is going to be an olive branch. And I do want to say you have the Page of Cups here too. So like, this is a lot of kind of like apology, trying to get something started again, trying to have some sort of like witty commentary, I think. But like, if it's witty commentary, like, I think it's probably better to take it seriously versus trying to like be jokey about it. Because whatever this person is feeling, they don't feel there's any stability. And if you go in trying to be jokey about it, or like if you go in trying to negate facts or negate feelings or negate accountability, done. That's what it feels like, you know? But I think there's going to be some sort of illumination here, you know, and I want to say too, because that World came up and the Wheel of Fortune's here, you have all these major arcanas for this person that you're dealing with. Remember I said, not everybody is going to be moving in the same directions, in the same positions. Sometimes our experiences with people are for catalysts. They're catalysts in our lives to, you know, shape and remold and kind of redefine us. You know, they help us redefine ourselves. And so it feels like that's kind of the lesson here. Yeah, it feels like that's kind of the lesson here, Aquarius. Next card in, you have the Tower with the Page of Cups. So energy of wanting to, this is like, bam, please listen to me. Please talk to me. Please, please, I have something emotional to say and I'm sorry. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So please show me the Tower and the Princess of Cups, Page of Cups. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You have the Five of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Wands in reverse with the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is again, we have a lesson here, but this is about, I want to say substance. I don't know if it's substance abuse, but what I'm picking up is like quality of communication, substance within communication. What is the substance? Because this person, it feels, whoever you're dealing with, if this is coming up for the Tower and the Page of Cups, like, they're not really interested in dealing with something, you know? It may be you putting your guard down, you know, after doing things that are sabotatory and self-sabotatory in a situation. So it's like somebody's willing to let that go, perhaps. Maybe they've been holding on to it as well. But what they do by holding on to it, they leave themselves in a place of frustration. They leave themselves in a place of immobility and lack, you know, especially in relationships. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers here, but then we also have the World. And under that, you have the Two of Pentacles. So this is like decision time, decision making, you know? So I don't know. I genuinely don't like feel like this is like, yay, we're going to get back together or something. I feel like this is like, it's time to figure things out for ourselves separately. Or, you know, if you decide to pay, I'm going to ask about like, in regard to connection with this person, like, you know, connecting over, is this I mean, we've already asked if this is salvageable. Show me more in regard to how this can progress between these two people, if it does. There's that Ace of Pentacles here with the Emperor, Jesus, and Death. Emperor, Death. You have multiple cards in this reading coming out the same way. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. These are very heavy placements in this reading. But you're dealing with situations that might be very difficult to budge, Aquarius. I want to say that. You know, I do. I want to say that. And also, we have the Emperor here twice. And I want to piggyback off of this because what this is coming up for me is the lack of effort or the lack of communication. It came with a very heavy level of like stubbornness and like distance with this is what I'm picking up. And that doesn't fly with this person. So I think that that's like the lesson over here. You know, Doesn't mean you can't be friends. Doesn't mean you can't heal a situation and try to start a foundation of friendship again. But, you know, like, be cool about it. Oh, shit. And then you have the King and Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, King and Queen of Pentacles. So, okay, there's something here that comes through. This is not going to be for every single Aquarius, but some of you, that's a very interesting and quick message. Some of you are going to actually end up reversing a lot of this stuff and dealing with each other in a very, very, very different way. Like almost like a work relationship or a work effort. Working together on something, maybe a project or something like that. That's not for everybody, but like that's, bam, a big message like that. It's like hitting right there. So I just want to mention that. And I do want to say, surprisingly, if that does happen for some of you, I feel like you're going to be able to bury the hatchet here with this 10 of Swords, because that's over. Then you have the Sun, Page of Wands here, new opportunities, new directions, but directions that can actually lead to a serious amount of money and also a different type of stability. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I don't know what else to say, and I don't know how else to present it. You know, I think it's probably good to open up. I think it's also good to respect somebody's feelings and respect someone's concerns about where you're coming from, you know, and if this is switched, switch it, you know. This doesn't feel like trustworthy is what I keep coming back to. It's like this person has had too many BS offers from people and they're not engaged in that. It's like they have a completely different path to go. So, you know, perseverance on both ends. This isn't just mean for you. Like, perseverance is the underlying oracle energy here. It's for both parties to persevere in different directions, it feels like. You know, I don't know if the direction comes together again so you can make money or do like some sort of opportunity here, because death card twice. I mean, like, this is a transformation, you know. And it's interesting because this is death. Like, it's done. That's it. And in this death card, you have a baby. You have a baby. So it's new life, new experiences, new transformation. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope that this is helpful. If you are seeking a private reading, please feel free to contact me at thealtruisticmystic.com and I will get back to you. And again, my apologies for not being around. It's literally been insane. Please watch that video if you like. It has me and a picture of my cat on it. And yeah, I hope you're well. And if this is resonating for you, please like, please share, please subscribe if that's important to you. It is important to me and it helps me grow my channel back. So many blessings to you. I love you guys and I will talk to you later. Good luck. Bye-bye, Aquarius.